What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another one of my videos. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with our Bitcoin technical analysis update. So the daily time frame is actually showing very mixed signals right now. If you guys have been watching my previous content, what I've been pointing out is that we are extremely overbought on the stochastics. Oftentimes, when you see this, it means you're going to have a short-term pullback. However, the other thing that I've been saying is that we are in a bull flag and we are trading above the 21-day moving average. There is a chance that this bull flag does get a breakout. But if the bull flag does get a breakout, I would still be very careful. The reality is that we are still beneath the 200-day moving average. This is a very important level. In order for Bitcoin to actually confirm a breakout, we have to get back above this yellow line. And I know a lot of you guys don't necessarily believe in moving averages, but I just want to show you guys why I do specifically. I'm just going to show you the 200-day and the previous breakout. So you can see we have the initial massive explosion. Then price action comes down, it breaks beneath the 200-day, but then gets right back above it. However, we then fall beneath the 200-day yet again, and we come up and have a bearish retest. We get rejected right off of that level. Come down again, come up again, get rejected off that level yet again. Price action falls back down, we come up, another bearish retest. Then look what happens after that. We break right back beneath it, another bearish retest. Finally, we have the breakout, and then price action comes and has a bullish retest off of the 21-day. Then we see the massive explosion happen. So I want you to understand how important this level actually is. It interacts with price action all the time. And basically what you were looking for in the daily time frame is for price action to actually break above the level, and then you want to see a bullish retest off of it. If we end up seeing that, then there's a good chance that is the actual breakout. But we have to reclaim this level. Now this is the daily time frame, but if you guys have been watching my content at all, nothing has changed on the weekly. I am still very bullish on it. The reality of the weekly is that we have came down and had a support and resistance flip. Previous resistance then becomes support. And the candle that came down and basically retested these levels also closed as a bullish engulfing candle. That shows that there is buy pressure in that zone. Not to mention, unlike the daily time frame, the stochastics are extremely oversold on the weekly. Go back and look through Bitcoin's history at when we have had oversold stochastics. We almost always get a bounce, even during a bear market. And then the other thing that I've been showing you guys recently is the M2 global liquidity. The reason I've been showing you this is because usually M2 global liquidity front runs breakouts. You can see that when we have a breakout on the M2 liquidity, we usually have a breakout on Bitcoin a few weeks later. Breakout right here. A few weeks later, Bitcoin breaks out. Breakout, Bitcoin breaks out. Breakout, Bitcoin explodes yet again. And you can see that the M2 global liquidity is going to higher highs right now. But yet we have not seen Bitcoin actually break out. So I am very bullish on the macro idea of Bitcoin. I do not think the bull run is over like a lot of people seem to think. And I know that's not a popular opinion. A lot of people think we're in a recession right now. But I won't be shocked at all if we see a Bitcoin explosion. But this is the weekly time frame. It takes time to actually play out. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at Miggles, Miggles has been pretty volatile recently. My second to most recent Miggles video was down at a $21 million market cap. And then my most recent Miggles video was at $29 million. And now we're back to $24.8 million. But the reality of Miggles is that it's still just ranging. You could argue we're almost just in this giant flag. But the thing with Miggles is that it looks like it's starting to flatten out. Oftentimes when you see price action starting to flatten out, it can mean that you are very close to bottoming or that you have already bottomed. And I want to be crystal clear with Miggles, regardless of what happens in the short term, I am very bullish on this project. I say it in pretty much every Miggles video that I make, but this is one of the best teams that I've ever seen in a meme coin. They are constantly attending events and growing their network. That could not make me more bullish, especially during a market correction. We see so many projects out there that stop posting whenever the market is dropping. I think that is a terrible look for a project. But that's not the case with Miggles. They are continuing to grind every single day. And if you look at base meme coins ranked, Miggles is actually 9th right now, which to me is absolutely insane. No disrespect to these other projects. I actually like quite a few of them. But in my personal opinion, I don't think a single one of these projects has as good of a team as Miggles. And I would genuinely be shocked if Miggles didn't end the bull run higher than 9th. But obviously I can't guarantee anything and none of that is financial advice. But if this happens to be the first time that you guys have heard about Miggles, then definitely keep your eyes on this project. They are accomplishing a lot every single day. All of that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As a lot of you guys know, I first posted Miggles in my Discord on day 1, but we've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. We've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. So if this is the kind of community that you guys wish to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments whether or not you guys still believe in Miggles long term. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.